What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a fantastic week so far. Kicking off the stream, Dan Grice. 2 full years subbing at Tier 1 and a moderator and big help on the channel. I really appreciate it, Dan. Thank you ever so much. I like that, I like that you hyped your own sub. That's hilarious. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for being a part of the community. And that community is mine. Me. I'm Joel Duggan. I don't think I said that. I mean, most of you here at the beginning know who I am. But in case you're watching this later on like the Joel Duggan VOD YouTube channel or something like that, then you know who I am. You'll know that I do the Spawn Chunks podcast with Pixelriffs. That is a new episode that's out right now. We can all check that out when you have time. Why do I have I don't have any music. Do you guys hear game audio? I don't hear game audio. I hear it now. Do you hear it now? Good old tech spec check. Better. So, okay, it's a weird bug. I have to plug in and unplug my microphone for that to fix. Isn't that weird? Just a bit, yeah. Welcome to Windows computers. But yes, as I was saying, the Spawn Chunks podcast, brand new episode out right now at thespawnchunks.com. And we've been working on the detail list here on the west side of Westhill. And we actually get to check some stuff off. We finished the inside of the textile shop, although I might want to go fix some things. I wasn't completely happy with the way that we did this. Yeah, I think I want to change some of these to be wool, like this. I think we could have some different color wool maybe over there. It just feels very bland. I wasn't a fan of this barrel either. I feel like we should put something else there. While we're in here, like what could we put here that could be maybe not as big as the barrel? I guess we could put maybe a chest or something. Yeah, let's go get some stuff. It is looking pretty colorful, yeah. We've changed a lot. Having plants along the road really helps. Wait till you see the full inside of the textile shop. We've got like banners and stuff. It's very cool. I'm gonna need all of these. And I'm going to need those things. Maybe not the tables and chairs, but we'll bring it anyway. And that's probably it. Everything else is going to be in my ender chest, I think. So yeah, we were really close to finishing that off. I mean, technically it's done. I just had some ideas afterwards when I was taking screenshots for the Spawn Chunks podcast. I was like, you know, there's some things we could change. Yeah, so in here we've got banners hanging that have been dyed. And we have finished banners drying outside on the back. And then we have all of the dye material up here. So like imagine if this was like, I don't know, blueberries or red petals or something. And then this could be spices that could be used to make orange dye, that kind of a thing. So I want to try and put a little bit more color upstairs just because I think it's a fun way to kind of add to the build. So I'm going to grab one of these chests to see if that's going to work. I'm going to grab oak button and maybe some spruce buttons, and then I need wool, which should be in here. Blue is good. Maybe some green. Yellow could be kind of fun. We didn't do the yellow coral, we did the red and blue instead. It should be good enough to start, I think. I just think that with the right imagination, these kind of look like spools. Like if this is the wooden spool, and then this is material wound around it. I think it sort of works. So I think I like the green the least. So we'll put that at the bottom where you can't see it very well. And I think this is very bright, so we'll hide it down here. I think I like the spruce buttons better, so we'll grab a spruce button. Sorry, not spruce, oak. Yeah, I think that works. If I wonder if I have any wool mini blocks. That would be handy. Thanks, Cal. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that was really fun. Using the coral as potential. The only tricky part here is that underneath this beehive is water to keep the coral from changing color, so we have to cover that up. I mean, we could do it with a trapdoor. It doesn't have to be a big thing. I could do something like a slab maybe there. Yeah, I like that better. I'm trying to balance like oak color, another oak color over there, and then we've got dark in the background. I had dark over there, but I no longer have dark over there. I feel like I should do something. Is this different? Why is that different? Oh, because the house is on an angle. Right. Okay. I feel like I should put something different back here. Maybe that's where we put a crate. Oh, I had one on me. Oh, thanks, probably, Vinky. I'm glad you like it. I really want to do more with color. One of the things I'm going to be doing in my next project, whatever that happens to be, is going to be very brightly colored. That's why I was collecting a lot of coral mini blocks. Like whenever we have mini blocks like that, I've been using coral because I think they make really good flower blossoms, and we could make like an alien landscape or something with like coral flowers and all kinds of cool stuff. So I was going to go check to see if I had wool mini blocks or other brightly colored mini blocks. Does that include pink? Yeah, I've picked up some pink. I picked up some pink mini blocks. I took some time in between streams the other day, and I went through some of my mini blocks in my chests and sorted to, I guess, organize them by color a little bit. So there's a lot of browns and grays and stones in here. And like, for example, I put a lot of the brighter colors up here. Like there's a pink, red. I don't think I have any wool. It doesn't look like. There's white wool. That might not look the best. Or the most interesting, I guess. It also might be hard to tell what it is. I mean, I guess you could sort of make it look like a ball of yarn if you had the right sort of headcanon for it. That was actually our main topic on the Spawn Chunks this week, was the suspension of disbelief. in Minecraft and try to imagine things as what they are not. It was springboarded by McScrewgunn, actually, member of this community. Well, member of both communities, but member of this community. In terms of the in-jokes about falling off of things. Does not look like we have any other wool. We have other coral. I don't know if the brain coral really looks like dye material, though. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. In the actual space, it might look okay. I mean, it's got a little bit of a magenta feel to it with the red and the blue. It might look good. So I can't put anything white there. I was thinking that this is kind of dark back here. We could maybe put like a... That sort of works. It's a little bright. And then maybe I could replace this. Maybe we'll just switch these up. I think I like that better. I prefer this being the only white. That looks pretty good. I don't know what it is. So the only thing that I didn't really finish in here was I wanted to put a tool leaning up against the wall down here, but we don't have anything. Someone suggested a trident, but I think they're going to be too, like, weirdly turquoise. I don't think they're necessarily going to be the best, and I don't even know if I have a trident. If I do, it's way back at Dartmouth Meadows. But maybe the next time I take a road trip, someone remind me to check to see if I have a spare trident around that I could use. Was it you, Dan? Tie-dye wool? Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, I don't know if tie-dye really existed in medieval fantasy times, but... Alright, so we can definitely check off the textile shop now, so that's good. I like checking things off. West Town Square. Wall, alley, and woods behind the weaponsmith. Texture the West Tiger roads. Texture the main rest roads and alleys. An alley behind the dockmaster's house, but keep wall first. Okay. So I think we should do either the town square or the wall, alley, and woods behind the weaponsmith. That's probably the better, because we're right there, right? Like, we're already in that area. So walls, alleys, and woods need different kinds of blocks. M-Dog, subscribing at tier 1, 19 months. Thanks ever so much. Don't think we need any deep slate. Bring that with me just in case. And Cybe918 subscribing at tier 1. That's a 12-month anniversary for Cybe918. Thank you so much, Cybe. What a great way to pop into the stream. Thank you. Couple of anniversaries today. Y'all are awesome. Yes. And don't think we need flowers. We're in a taiga biome, so that's not going to be the thing we need. And my inventory's full. So that's all we're bringing with us. I know it's a fantasy world, but I do find that I want some logic to adhere to. It's like Whip and I were talking about having rules, you know? All right, we're going to be working on this section here. So this wall here, I want to continue up around, and I want to, I think I might even push this out a bit or move this tree. Either way, we got to lay down some goodies here. I don't think we're going to need to go up here for anything. I don't think I need this, the tables and chairs either. What are these? One is tables and chairs, mangrove wood, red shulker block. Mangrove wood, tables and chairs, and then put you here. All right, so I want this wall to continue. Do I like the layout? Yeah, I think where it is fine. This could maybe be made a little bit more special. And then I don't think I like the corner connections here. We're probably going to try to throw some walls in there. And then I want that to continue up. So we'll grab some cracked and other bricks. I might need those. Then slabs of different kinds. Oh, Dan's got a bone now. The earliest examples of tie-dye in the Far East from the Sui Dynasty, 5th century AD China. Does this look like China, Dan? Wow, that's commitment. And we'll get some pressure plates as well. And what was the other thing I might want? Oh, I didn't bring any stone mini blocks. I probably should have done that. We learn something new every day. Not if we don't want to. What if I refuse? Welcome to the internet. What did I do with that? Yeah, that's what I want there. So just out of curiosity, to try to make this little gate into the backyard here feel more interesting, I wonder if we could put something like this on it. I kind of like that, you know? I'll try it with other things. I'll try it with slabs as well. See, that's a little bit too imposing. You won't be able to see these. It looks cool from up here. It's subtle. I do like it. I think I like the pressure plates. And bring the right slabs. I think that sort of helps highlight the front of that there. Looks pretty good. I mean, I guess we could try to make this look like it's pillars instead, too. I know about colors, Dan. I know that colors existed in the Middle Ages. I'm not completely bereft of imagination. No, that doesn't look good. That's a slab. I almost want this to be lower. Oh, if I do that, then it's the same height as the ground, though. Nope, that doesn't look good either. Was with the dies. Thought chat might be interested. That's fair. I'm teasing. I feel like maybe this should just be kind of like a T-junction, maybe. Although that does look a little bit strange. What if it goes like that? That's a little bit better. I think we need a stair there. Yeah, I think that works better. This could even be a full block. Sure. I think I'm going to remove the cracked here and move it down to here. And then also remove it here. Well, there you go, Kel. You were willing to learn, so you learned something new. Trying to make it look like some of the grass is coming down on these stairs. Yeah. Cool. All right. So I think we've managed to get this to look okay. So many different options when you're building walls in medieval villages. Just mossy this, cobble that. Right, so then along here, we need to work out some sort of pattern. I like what I did here. So I might actually get some more of these pressure plates. And looks like I have to make some. Oh, that sort of makes it not as impressive. So let's remove that one and we'll remove this one too. Yep. And then we'll do a wall there, and I think we'll go inside here. That, or maybe we just do a full connection. I think I like the wall better. But we'll go with mossy instead. So while it is the fancier part of town, I also kind of want it to feel like it's been here a little while. And I think we might even want to try and do maybe some stairs along here, just so that it doesn't look like such a flat wall. Or maybe we do it the other way around. Yeah, that could be kind of fun. Ooh, I like that. It's a different look. Gives you a different kind of like profile as you're walking by. All right, now up here, the way that I've got these roads set up is that the stone is meant to look kind of like a gutter or a border. And it's also kind of like where the original road plan was kind of like ending, but I don't think we need that here. Right? And then along here, I don't think I want this to come out that far. No. I like that better. Starts to kind of go up around the edge. I like the tree right up against it. And then it would actually come in here. I guess that wouldn't be visible. If we do that, we're just going to chop this out here. And then have it somehow connect to this. But I don't want to cut it off. So maybe we bring it back that way and we can stick a wall there. Nope. I think that looks better. And then we can stick the wall maybe on the inside. It's a little flat through here, but don't know what else we could do. No, I liked it better the other way. And then this whole kind of stair thing can't really continue up here because there's not enough room for it. I guess maybe this could be. Dark. And dark. There's a reason you took history class all through school, because you like, you know, the random facts about history. For me, I was a geology kid. Preferred maps over books. Or at least history books. So we'll try and create something more interesting as we walk by. I think that's going to have to turn into a bush right there. Minecraft Melly, hello, welcome in. I feel like we can probably put in another one of these bushes up here. Yeah, I think that's got a good layer to it. We'll add another kind of extension that way. Whoops. Need to go get some ferns. Hey, there's Cosmic. How's it going? Yes, there was something pink placed in the world. I don't remember the timestamp, but we added some pink coral mini blocks and I changed these out to spools of wool. They were crates and barrels before. I wonder if we can get away with cobblestone here. We do, maybe we have to flip it. I think maybe cobble on the edge and then that could go there. Nope, too much. I want one, I don't know what for, however. I think I have like 16 of them. So if you need one or two, just come grab them. I don't remember where I put them. I must have put them away somewhere. What was I looking for? Green stuff. That is kind of bright, isn't it? We'll use the cobblestone sparingly, I think. I'm inspired by the custom mushrooms you made about 30,000 years ago to make some custom plants in the same way with mini coral blocks. I think they would work very well. Yeah, I agree. I think that's a great idea. So if we do this, I have to come up with something else for this. I wonder if we could get away with different texture here. It's not bad. That's what I want. Nope, switch that. Nope, I think that looked better as grass. Maybe we can put some stairs here instead. Yeah, that solves that problem. Yeah, I think that's all that really needs. I wonder if we made this a thicker line, if that works as well. Nope. Although, I feel like this needs to be... Yeah, it's strange. Maybe I need to curve the wall the other way. Yeah, so if I remove these and I make them lower blocks. Yeah, I think that works better. Whoops. Do you have the patience for armor stand work? No, that's fair. It's a tricky thing to do. Where are... There they are. Mossy slab and... No, I think it looks good as a slab. Might be able to get away with mossy cobble here. Nope. Nope, sometimes it's just best to just keep the same texture. Don't know about these stairs though. I guess it gives it something different. What if this was a full block? Can I turn the stairs the other way? I sort of like that, I think. Yeah, it's different. Give me an opportunity to put that there. Oh, too straight. I find a nice way when you have something on an angle like this is to differentiate them and make them not feel strange is to have one higher than the other. It feels less like it's trying to connect across the way. I might try just a regular wall there. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. I'm glad you like the banners. Do I have those? I have those in here. Inventory is so full. That does feel empty there, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's consistent all the way down. I wonder what those little mini blocks would look like. They won't look good on a mossy block, but they could be sort of look out of place. Yeah, looks a little bit too fancy, weirdly. And the texture doesn't match. They're definitely more accent things than they are building blocks, really. I mean a slabbed wall. It is a slabbed wall. This feels very bland through here. I don't know whether I've over textured this wall. Maybe we'll get rid of this. A little bit better. And then through here, I think what we'll do is we'll put the texture kind of in the floor. I need some andesite. I guessed wrong. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it. Maybe just another piece here. I think that's good. Cool. So that takes care, I think, of this wall in this alley. I don't see anything that's really sticking out at me that needs a problem. I like the grass, the mossy cobble there really helps highlight that there's a place up here to go up and look around. I think maybe I'll change these to mossy stairs if I have them. That helps. Yeah, okay. Cool. And then this, I guess, technically would be low. Break time already. Holy smoke. I feel like... No, that feels strange, doesn't it? Might be a spot where we need to use some stairs. Yes, I think. What if I do all stairs? Nope, I think this was better the other way. A little bit better. Right, and then here we can do more cool stuff with roots. I wonder if we should do something where this actually drops down a bit instead. Hold on, I can't see. Come on. Lighting around here is going to be challenging. I guess we can always put a soulfire lantern on top of one of these little walls. That's probably what we're going to have to do. I like that big root there. I think maybe we have to take this down. Need more stuff. And maybe don't want to put another stair there. Oh, nope. Last fence gate from the dark oak box. I'll have to make some more. And maybe I just have to... Maybe the wall has to be finished here? Yeah, I think that's good. I think that works. I like this kind of overlap here. Cool. So as Dan so kindly let me know, it is time for my first break. If you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour, and I go and refresh my coffee. You should grab a stretch. You should too. We're also trying to grow the channel, so if you wouldn't mind maybe retweeting at Joel Duggan on Twitter, or maybe even just texting a friend and being like, hey, hanging out in Joel's stream, pretty fun, enjoying the builds. I mean, I'm assuming you are. You're still here. And then when we come back, we will probably pop in here and finish up some extra foliage. And then we have to texture, I guess, up to here on the road to check that off in my book, slowly but surely. The other thing we're going to be working on today, I think, is going to be this square, because I need to fix that up a bit. A lot of trial and error there, but could be fun. Anyway, I shall be right back. Cosmic, if you're still here, I should let you know that I'm drinking out of my Fix-It coffee mug. For the folks that don't know, it was a gift from Cosmic Dancer. I think it was Christmas. And something I really like about the Fix-It coffee mugs, which are from the Satisfactory game, is they're a little shorter. And so when you're around things like your television, like on the couch, or if you're by your computer, they really don't feel like they'll ever tip over. Like you could nudge this by accident and a little coffee might splash out the top because of the vibration, but it's not going to like tip over and spill. And I really like that about them. They're really solid mugs. I drink out of the colored one more than I drink out of the gold one. Just because I think it's more fun. But yeah. Was there any, I feel like there was a fun conversation I had with Sandy in the Discord about information coming out of Coffee Stain today about updates to Satisfactory, and it did not sound like much. It did not sound like they did much or will be doing much. Those are all slabs. I think that's good. I don't want to overcomplicate things here. Could maybe, no, all right. Now in here, in a very similar way to what we did in here and how nice this looks, I kind of want to do the same thing here. So I think we can probably get away with having a rock back here, and we can also do a custom root on that tree. I am still here. Were you praising me? I missed it. I was just handing off an issue to my boss. Nice. No, I was just saying that I'm drinking out of the Fix-It coffee mug that you gave me today, and it feels very spill proof. It doesn't feel like something that would have issues in that way. I didn't bring the one thing I wanted to bring. Let's push this back here. Actually, that can probably be a taller bush. Yeah, there's a fun color. I drink out of the colored one more than I do the gold one, just because I like the color. But I really do enjoy just the very sturdy nature of it, you know? Yeah, I feel like this can be a fern. Don't see it much from down here, but I think from the other direction you probably see it. Well, maybe not. It's behind the tree. Speaking of, the whole area back here looks pretty bare. That's pretty good. I think something I can do back here, depending on how close it is to that other rock, I could probably get a little bit of stone happening here. Or maybe I could pull that closer. It's hard because I've used it in the wall. I don't want to overdo it. How did I do it over here? Yeah, sprigs of grass. We're lower over here, so you don't really see as much into there as you before. That's a weird. There we go. Oh, that had a mushroom on it. Crap. Hold on. Or did it? Maybe it didn't. Maybe we'll add another mushroom, maybe. Landscaping a little bit. Yeah, we're doing the alley in behind the textile shop. So this area right here. And so we're landscaping on the other side of the wall right now. I don't know if I have mushrooms in here. Oh, I do. I really wish that mushrooms had more variety. In the same way that the pink petals... Can I get around this way? Yes. The same way that the new pink petals have variety, I wish that mushrooms had the same sort of variety. I don't know if there's another spot to put that. It's not going to look repetitive. Maybe that's what we need back here. Get some podzol. The only tricky thing is that they'll grow. So if they have a place to spread to, you just got to be careful. No, I don't like that concrete there. Yeah, I don't like this dirt wall, but there's not really much we can do. I mean, I can replace some of these. I don't think it's going to look the best. That helps a little bit. I mean, a simple fix would be moss if the moss color didn't clash so hard with the taiga. You know, maybe that's the right solution, is just extend these bushes a little bit. Whoop. Too greedily and too deep. Come on. I really haven't been looking at the trees at all. This one's missing. This is missing some big chunk of stuff. I'd say that's pretty good. I think maybe we'll switch these back. That fern is really standing out. So I think maybe grass there and a fern here. And the fern might cover up more of the... Nope. I was wrong. Yeah, better. Nope. I think that's good. Aldebar, hello, hello. No, green wool doesn't match at all. We're in a taiga biome. And green wool doesn't match well with grass anyway. I think it matches with moss, but when moss doesn't go, then green wool doesn't go either. It looks pretty simple from this direction because you can't really see anything that's going on. What's shaking, Aldebar? Anything new? I mean, it's only been a day. I hope folks have checked out the spawn chunks from yesterday. I think we had a really good conversation. McScrewgunn wrote in with a really cool idea talking about like suspension of disbelief, looking at things in Minecraft as things they are not. A really good example that I used was fence gates as branches. For whatever reason, it works for my brain, but fences I think look stupid. You know, like I don't know why, but like my brain goes, that's a branch, and my brain goes, that's a fence post in a tree, and I just can't unsee it, and I don't know why it's such a different experience, but that was the example that I used. Johnny was talking about textures. The example that Johnny used was birch log, like texture, like the block, birch block, the thing that looks like a cow, birch bark. Yeah, I mean, it feels really flat in here, but I mean, I guess we could try to maybe just throw in the odd bush. That's not terrible. Maybe if we moved its position. It feels a little bit too like a circle, too much like a circle with that there. But I like that singular one there. That kind of helps. I'd really like to have like a carpet there if it would not be the wrong color. But anyway, I think that works. I need one slab, I think, for that tree back there. But other than that, I think we're good. It really is like painting, because you really only get to see this from this angle. I don't know if you can see any of that from up in the mansion. So if we go up the mansion balcony, like I don't think you can see any of this. Just the corner of that rock, like you can't see anything through the trees. And there's no way down there. I think the only way down would be this way. And you're on the wrong side over here. Yeah, that's the wrong direction, and this just takes me right back around to where my shulker boxes are. Which I blocked off. Whoops. Oops, wrong thing. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Okay, cool. Now we just have to texture these little jump ups here, and we're good. So we'll need cracked stone. We'll need andesite, cobble. Hashtag, you like the axe and the log. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Man, if you haven't seen that, then did you see the armory that we did? There's a guardhouse over here. And we've got swords on the wall for the guardhouse. And then we've got armor and bows kicking around. And so it was surprisingly easy. Like, I think this whole room, I mean, it might have taken an hour with all the shelving and stuff, but like all of this came together pretty quickly. I like that you can see it from down here now that we've changed the height of the wall. So again, it kind of gives you that invitation to like pop your nose up here and look around. All right, so are we happy with the lines on these stairs before we go and texture them? Got the gutter coming up that way, and that connects over there. Gutter then picks up there again. Stair there is good because it makes sense for that thing to be sitting on something. Maybe this one? The one block I didn't bring was a brick? Really? Have all the other things. Yeah, I think that's the only change I would make is just shifting that back a little bit. Oh, thanks, hashtag. That's nice of you to say. For folks that missed it, you can always check it out on the VOD channel on YouTube. And thank you to everybody that has been subscribing to that. If you're watching this later, really appreciate it. We're up over 700 subscribers now on the YouTube channel, on the VODs channel, Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube. And if I can get to 1,000, then I can start monetizing the channel. Which helps because that's kind of like a passive income, because it's not a lot of work for me to just like take the VOD from Twitch and toss it up on YouTube. It's not a lot of work at all. Nope, I like the crack better. So then here, maybe we'll put in andesite there. What about cracked here? Whoops, wrong thing. Oh, I don't think I like that right on the side of the road. Wow. D-A-double-K dark. Wait, you have a VODs channel? Is this brand new information? What are ways can like-minded forge support? Not an ad. Maybe a little bit of an ad. I mean, that's a free way people can support. If people want to do other things, there's a couple of people celebrating some tier 1 sub anniversaries in chat today. There's also Patreon is a fantastic way. I got a notification from Patreon today that they're getting rid of milestone goals on Patreon. So, like, for example, on the spawn chunks, we set certain Patreon level support goals. And as long as we maintain those support goals on Patreon, then we unlock different features, like having a Minecraft hangout and stuff with our patrons. Well, we can still do it on our own. Like they're getting rid of the system on Patreon to show people that there are goals in process. Their data said that a lot of people weren't taking advantage of it or weren't seeing any increased revenue from it. Did I texture this whole place? No, I haven't. All right. We're not going to go too much. I just want to get up to the top of these stairs because all my shulker boxes are in the way. Texturing slab increase in road height is such a pain in the butt. I'm going to get away with the slab here. Ah, it's so bright. Actually, that does not look good there, does it? I think maybe we'll change this into stone. All right, so approaching the stairs, I think that's pretty good. I think maybe a cracked here would be too much. No, it's not bad. I kind of want to nudge this back one. That's better. And then yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Could need a little bit more over here. Nope. I mean, sometimes you just don't want to overdo it. I think maybe the issue here that I'm having is that we've got this very straight line So maybe this is where I need to start working in. Oh, that's a slab. So it would be here. No. Right, so that's not where I could work in the staircase at all. Huh. Maybe I just need to change this side. That's a little bit better. And then over here, throw in something here too. Oh, right, so that's a stair. I wonder if I can get away with an andesite stair there. I think I can if I move this. Even that's too close. Try to space these out as best I can. The road gets very narrow here, and it's tricky when it does that because if these are meant to be your your gutter blocks, then using them in a situation like here, I find ruins the edge of your road, so you're stuck only being able to put the smooth stone like in the middle of the road. I think that's pretty good. It certainly doesn't look forgotten about, right? Cool. I think that means we get to check something off. Oh, I guess I have to wait until nighttime. I lied. Oh yeah, no, this is a separate task. Like the alleyway behind the textile shop was this thing, and then there's an item list in the book that's texture West Taiga roads. That's what this is here. So like all that, and that's included here. So I'll do that when I move all this stuff out of the way. To-do list, doom of progress, exactly. So West Town Square, wall, alley, and woods behind the weaponsmith. Yeah. So the only thing we have left to do is just light this, and we just have to wait for it to get dark so I can actually see what's going on. Iron box. We're gonna have to move a couple things here. Just because the ender chest, of course, gives off light. And I want to see what this looks like in the dark. So we've got these lights out here. We started trying to work in some soul lanterns. I always call them soul fire lanterns for some reason. So we've got soul lanterns there. And then we go back to bright orange lanterns here. There's nothing back here except for the glow from over here. These are shroom lights though, so those are like full level 15 lighting. And then around the corner it gets really dark. And there's not much going on in here. And all of this is going to be like definitely level 0, right? I just don't want there to be level 0 on the road, if at all possible. So it looks like the concentration is around here and then down around here. Yeah, we're gonna have to clean up these shulkers. I'll have to do another pass when we texture the other side of the road. But my instinct, we've got a light in there, right? And that's coming out onto this area. There's no lights in here, but it's lit up pretty well because there's a lantern up there. So there's nothing on the first floor, which is crazy that it's just all lit by this one lamp there. And I guess these are lit by the lamps outside, but we don't have anything bad out here. This is all fine. It's dark, but it's not like you're not going to have creepers spawning on the alleyway. And I don't mind the alleyway being dark. So one of the things I think I might do, because here we absolutely switch to all blue soul lanterns as we go through. I'm going to turn this off. As we go through around here. I think this is going to, yeah, that's going to orange one. But then everything along here is all blue because of the taiga. I just thought it would look cool if everything back here had, well, actually, we don't even have lanterns back here. What's this? Yeah, see? Taiga lantern in there. And I don't think there's anything up there. But all like blue lanterns. So I think the easiest thing to do, I mean, it screams put a lantern on me, is just this. I think it highlights all the work we just put into that wall, you know? I think it illuminates just the corner of this, so you can certainly see that it goes around here. All of this is, there's fires up there, of course, and then there's the shroom lights. I like that you can see it when you come around the corner. It lights up the edge of the stuff here, but it doesn't light up the stuff that I don't like, you know? So I think that's pretty good. It feels a little bit basic, but whatever. And how does it help with lighting? Yeah, so okay, that covers up all the zeros that were here. And most of the ones in there, unfortunately, there's not much we can do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a few more up there. I mean, it's not going to be perfect because otherwise it's going to be weird lighting up the woods at night. It wouldn't make any sense. And then I think anything we've got here would be taken care of as long as we put a light outside of the mansion. The mansion just doesn't have any lanterns in the same way that this does, so I feel like we need to do something here. Oh, hi friend. Don't want to ruin my bushes. So yeah, I feel like the next step is going to be figuring out how and where we put a lantern on that thing, and that's going to be tricky. Because I really like that design and I don't want to muck it up by adding things to it. So maybe we'll put something like right where that number 1 is or something like that. If I did that, does that? No, see that leaves some spots, so it has to be on this side. And if it was a block taller, it probably doesn't do the job. Nope. So we have to figure out another spot for a lantern. Yep, that's going to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, so close to almost everything lit. I agree. I just don't want to hang something off of this. You know? We could maybe hang it off of the tree. The other thing we could do, which would show up too bright, unfortunately, which would be glow lichen. Putting like a little bit of glow lichen on the side of the tree there could work. But unfortunately with my shaders, it ends up looking really crappy. See, that doesn't look terrible, but it gives off a ton of light, right? But then when you turn shaders on for me, it's really highlighted. Which I know is a silly thing to be hung up on, but you know, you like what you like. You know, I mean, we could do, that's got a trapdoor on it. There's no real place to hide anything. I guess I could do that. Oh, that's a slab. Never mind. Oh, here we go. So that's a possibility. Seriously? Come on. Game. Anyway, I'll leave that there for now. I don't think that's going to show up in screenshots anyway, so it should be fine. Turn that off. And need to put this away after we check off the west alley. Oh. Go. Check. I'm very careful now not to leave anything behind by accident. Yeah, we did a little bit of texture here, but you can kind of see where like the old road line curves around and goes that way, and we can get rid of that now and connect everything all up. Yeah, I think this looks and feels really good now. It's very different. I like that I can fold in these little different experiences that still all feel like they're one and the same. Get some cool angled light. I wish there was a way to walk slow without crouching. You know, like sometimes with Xbox games, you know, like the harder you press on the stick, you can walk slower or faster. I like that. I guess I could try to play Minecraft with a controller. I don't see that going very well. Yeah, I think that looks great. Very cool. Fancy camera. Yeah. I wish I could play with shaders. All right, so I think we can put away some shulker boxes here. Well, I guess first we should look at the book and figure out what we're going to do next. So we could texture the West Tiger roads, texture the main West Road and alley. So we can do all that at once. The alley behind the Dockmaster house, that's this right here. And I have to wait until the keep is done because this is probably going to change the way that this wall is. I don't think the position of it is, but the texture of it, I've got a funny feeling I'm going to change this keep to be something a little bit more unique. And I like what I started to do there. And so I think I might pull that all the way around. And that I think will influence how we design and decorate this area. And I may end up putting like extra bulk on the bottom of the build just so that it looks a little bit sturdier. So I don't want to do anything back here. So we'll leave that until the end. This town square is on the list. That's right here, West Town Square. And that would finish off this page. So I think we'll do that next. And then the parade square and all that kind of stuff, that is up by the drawbridge, which is over here. This is the parade square. And I like what I've done here with the pattern. We did this a while ago, and it looks really cool. It looks cool on the map too. I think this may need a border in the same way that we put a border around the other two squares. So like this square down here, we put a very distinct border around the edge of it, and it really helped us. And then same thing over here on the market square. This I decided to try and like feather in, like dither it in, and it doesn't really quite have the same look. We could push it a little bit farther maybe, just to kind of see. But we had a lot of success over here. Cosmic nods to Roof Pig. Nice, well played. Yeah, see, like there's a nice stone border around here that really helps this feel intentional and special, I think. So to come up with something here, I mean, maybe we cross that off. Maybe we do something else with it. Where's a good high position? Land here. Yeah. So we could just straight line have a border around it, and that would be okay. Because we could take this like right over, it could replace this strip of dirt, right? We'd have this border, and it would then like touch that tower. It would touch that tower, and then it would come back here. So like we have a way to like make it work. Because I don't think I want to change anything. I don't like the idea of losing that full kind of pattern, so we might want to nudge those in a bit. But that would be what? 1, 2 blocks. So 1, 2. That might not be terrible, you know? That would line it up with that. Yeah, we could mess around with that too. So we've got a couple of options. I don't know why I hit my rocket there. I totally didn't need to. But this is the one that I'm having the most trouble with. So maybe we'll take a crack at that too. It was Roof Pig, yes. It was indeed Roof Pig. Oh, I forgot to mess with the trees. There was spruce trees over there we didn't fix. I'm going to need most of these, I think. Stone bricks, andesite, cobblestone, cut stone. I'm going to need this. Maybe that. Don't think we need the stone mini blocks right now. There it is. Brain coral. Cosmic. If you need some. It's in there. I try to rearrange things by bright colors. That's my spare box. Iron box, I don't think we need. Too bad that you can't place cauldrons upside down. Kind of a cool texture to mess around with. Grass. Alright, I am going to bring a little bit of spruce and a little bit of dark oak just in case we have to do some custom stuff. I think we've got a couple of... Isn't there more than one pig? There's Roof Pig, Alley Pig, or something? I can't remember. Tree Pig, maybe? I don't really remember all the different pigs. Cosmic swooped in and named them. Ninja Monkey, sorry I forgot to mention your follow. Thank you very much. So yes, there was a very badly trimmed tree that needed some fixing here. I don't think I want it out that far though. That's a neat idea. Sarcasm, thanks. Yeah, we've got a number of new subscribers. We've got, I mean, we had, in the fall, we had about 500 subs. That's what unlocked the Lego Let's Chat. I wonder if this would benefit from... No, it's a little bit too low. Like being able to see underneath it. I think what it needs is maybe more in here. Or less higher up. Oh, this tree is all messed up, isn't it? Hold on. I wonder if I moved it or did something to it. Yeah, I completely... Okay. This is... Maybe this is just a weird Minecraft tree? I don't remember it having this kind of a top to it. Of course I missed. Yes. Break time right after I finish this tree. Thank you, Cosmic. There's a hole there. Right, that there. It's weird when they connect because then you kind of lose the shape. Maybe we can snip these. And does this look too boxy? No, that looks okay. I think because of the angle that you look at it from, it should be fine. Oops. That's too much. Oh, it was better before. Now, I don't think it needs a lot here, but I'm wondering, because of this kind of very strange, like, hoop we have here, I wonder if we could have, like, part of this be custom branches. So it's that, or maybe a slab. Oh, I like the trapdoors, or fence gates better. Still feels a little bit funny. Maybe we need to thin it out in here a bit. Yeah. That's a little better. Maybe we can do the stair here. That feels better. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Sorry if I'm a little bit sniffly today. I'm trying to avoid it, but it's allergy season apparently. Ah, thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Jay Sketchpunk, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Boop, boop. All right, where can we set up? I guess we can set up somewhere where I can't see them, so maybe back here. Slow mode enabled for no reason at all. I wonder what that could be. Cobblestone, stone bricks, andesite. Cut stone, carved deep slate, and basalt. Hello, Pixel Riffs, coming in with a massive raid. Thanks so much, Pix. Hope you're having a good day. We were just talking about the conversation we were having on the spawn chunks the other day. Yesterday, as a matter of fact. Welcome in, folks. There's a real good chance you know who I am if you're coming in from Pixel Riffs raid. But on the off chance that you're new, my name is Joel Duggan, and I, of course, co-host and produce and co-produce the Spawn Chunks podcast with Pixel Riffs and stream full-time here on Twitch. Pix, thanks for the sub. 54 months. Wait, is that a multiple of 12? No. Thank you. That's amazing. 54 months. This is how long we've been doing the podcast, right? 54 months? I don't know. We're coming up on 5 years, I think. Are we not? This summer? 2018. August something. 2018. I think it was August 17th. Or August 11th. I can't remember. Thank you so much for all the follows, folks. Very much appreciated. Tricia, hold on. Tricia, I hope I'm saying that your name right. Thank you very much for the 200 bits. That's very kind of you. Something like that. Big brain. Yes, exactly. What were you up to on stream today, Pix? And for folks in my chat, if you, I mean, like, you probably, again, you know who Pixel Riffs is. But if you are not following Pixel Riffs, you should check out his channel. Be sure to do that. And Mammy Moss gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you so much. That went to Princess Cast 98, Jay Sketchbunk. Hey, you just came in. Riven Delver and Rayhole and Dolly Whiskers. Thanks so much. That kicked off a hype train. So thanks for kicking off the hype train, Mammy Moss. And thank you ever so much for the tier 1 support subs. That's amazing. So yes, we are in Westhill. You've probably heard me talk about this on the Spawn Chunks. And today we were finishing up this area behind the textile shop. This is the textile shop I talked about on the show yesterday. And this is a kind of like a first-hand look at it. We've got some dies and some banners hanging in the bottom here. And then we've got banners hanging out the back to dry. And then I changed something today when I logged in. I moved a couple things around in here. I added a mini block that's pink coral, brain coral. And then I changed, these were all barrels and crates, and I changed them into different spools of wool. And I think it's not a lot brighter and more colorful up here because of it. So that's kind of where we started. And then earlier, oh, it's dark now. Not going to work. Do I have a bed? I don't have a bed. Bed is here. Yes. And this is the other thing that I did yesterday too, is the florist house. Hey Joel, first time watching your stream. How you doing? I'm doing very well, Marvel Bro. Thanks very much. With your sounds off, you might be missing people being amazing in chat, like they are right now. I indeed missed another set of gift subs from Mystifying Mage, Lady Flappington, hashtag Taco Gaming, True Delich, Trishaf, and Minecraft Melly. Thanks very much for those subs. That one, who gave out those subs? Mystifying Mage. Mystifying Mage. Thank you very much. Did we sleep? Yeah, we slept. So what we were working on today, I think I can probably turn on the sounds again. The initial follow deluge is over. This is the alleyway that we worked on. So we had to kind of streamline and finish up this wall. Now that this area back here was all done, we needed to finish off this alleyway and this wall. So that's what we took the first couple of hours. And we're just kind of like going along here, finishing all this area up, just to kind of have a little bit of a custom foliage look as you walk around. And then we had to rearrange the way that this thicket kind of came down and attached. So we made the wall kind of go all the way up to the tree root. So a few small adjustments in through here, some texture, and that's kind of where we left off. But we did check off the alleyway and woods behind the textile shop on my list. That's what we had to do today. So that's all done now, which is cool. And thank you to everybody that's following. And again, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub support. That's amazing. Big Kev, have not been here in a while. Place is looking great. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think my favorite detail we've added recently is the armory here with the bows on the walls and the armor stands hanging up stuff on the wall. I think that's really fun. Swords on the wall here too. Simple stuff. It's vanilla-esque, and it is a data pack, but it's not anything too crazy. Leaning shield, that kind of thing. But yeah, so we were just starting to work on this. Now, normally I take breaks every hour. I'm going to push it another 10 minutes or so, just so everyone here can hang out and kind of get acquainted. But yeah, so I will be taking a short break, but we'll be continuing on the rest of the afternoon. But this square is not quite what I want it to be. And can I get up higher? I think I can. There's always a way to get higher in this town. So yeah, it's okay. It's pretty bland for what is essentially a very fancy part of town. And I like the stone rim, or at least I like having a border. I think we'll leave it as stone, but then this next step in needs to be, I think, fancier, and I need way more going on in the middle. One of the things I think I might want to do is add some frills or something that might look like a compass rose. Sort of not directly a compass rose, but something similar. Because the parade square up here by the keep has a fancier looking square, which doesn't make sense. I think the fanciest should be the one down here in the Richie part of town. And then this, I mean, this is important because it's in front of the keep, but I feel like these two should be at least on par with one another. And these are furnaces, chiseled blocks, andesite. Andesite next to the furnaces looks really cool. So I really want to work in some, I think I might try blast furnaces around the corner. We'll see. I do like the central kind of like, almost looks like a flower. So we've got a couple things here we need to try out. Yeah, so I'm thinking like it needs, I don't know whether it needs to be dark in the middle or whether it needs to be light in the middle of these 9 squares and then darker outside of that. But I am going to need one more box of things I forgot to bring out, which is my profession blocks. That one. Oh, I also need this. Thanks so much for the hype train, folks. Again, very much appreciated. I guess we can put this here. That we need more of those. I don't think smokers are going to look good. We'll try it. Everything else is too brown. There's no other specialty gray blocks, I don't think. So let's grab, make more of these. Oh, this. Nope. That's a decent start. And I don't think we're going to need cobble. We might need stone. Might need brick. Certainly going to need those. These might look cool. These might be too dark. We're going to try this anyway. Not the same scale for here, but I like the mosaic pattern you did in the modern city. Oh yeah, no, the modern city mosaic was cool. Where are you coming from? Hear you, zombie. That is bizarre. Are you down here? No, I don't see you. He's like right underneath. Are you in the water? There's a canal that goes underneath here for people that don't know this. The moat has a waterfall, right? And then that goes underneath the square. No, he's not down here. He's nearby though. And then that empties out into the river. I wonder where he is. I wonder if he's maybe upstairs in the other building. He sounds like he's right here. Like it sounds very close by. Oh. Is he on a roof somewhere? Like that got louder. So bizarre. This is all lit up pretty well, though. I can hear him walking around. He's got to be under the ground somewhere. So that was cracked, I think. Huh. I really have no idea. Not a big deal. Yeah, it's irritating, but at least we can't hear him over here. Where can I put something that's not going to be in the way? Let's put like a scaffolding bit up here. That's a good guess. So at least we can look down on this. So I'm thinking like if we have something that comes out like this and curves and makes like a little anchor sign maybe, would be kind of cool. Ah, is it the noise of me being hungry and not just a zombie? I mean, I could go for some lunch right now, but we still have more stream left to do. Yeah, I could turn on the subtitles, it's true. So let's just grab something dark and see what this looks like. I guess I would come to here. Now, unfortunately, some of these are going to end up in the water. I think that might be too dark, but the pattern might be okay. Oh, well, maybe if I don't make it incorrectly. Oops. Is that a map in the corner? A mod? Yes, it is Zero's minimap. It's also a full screen map, which is quite cool. It has all kinds of functions, but we use it for mostly just like top down. It really helps when you're designing roads and you want them to look cool. All right, so I don't like that it looks like an anchor. Now that I've said anchor, it's not my favorite. The fact that it's also very dark kind of has that anchor look to it. I feel like we can make a little bit of adjustments here. Oops. We got a lot of up and down. Get this right, I think. Yes, Cosmic, I'm going to take my break now too. Thank you. Oh, I forgot that blast furnaces are directional, I think. So we could have some fun with that. Again, I think it's a little bit too dark for the absolute center, but we could probably do something on the outside. So like here. And what if this was... Oops, I want to do that. I gotta go get those blocks before I finish my break. What if I did this? Then that, and which way do these go? That way. Even the blast furnaces might be still a little bit dark. The block you put down by accident next to the black pole. That was a furnace, I think. That? It was a furnace. Those are cool. I think we might have to use them more sparingly. Maybe farther out in places. I think that's the issue I had with them before when I tried to put them in the other square, is that the furnace ended up looking better. It still looks like decorated cobblestone. If that makes sense. I need to go down and get those blocks before they despawn. Alright, I am going to take that break. For folks that have come in with Pixel Riff's raid, again, thanks so much, Pix, for the raid. I'm sure you've decided to take it easy for the rest of the afternoon. I take a break once an hour. It is that time. It gives me a chance to reheat my coffee. You can grab a snack. You can grab a friend. We are, of course, trying to grow the channel. So in the meantime, if you wouldn't mind refreshing and watching on twitch.tv/JoelDuggan, it helps grow the channel. It helps maybe put a few more eyeballs in front of it on Twitch. And we'll be right back. Thanks, Dan. And Cal. So hopefully we'll be able to see if this is going to be a pattern that we can repeat. What I like to do with these kind of things is try to do either a quarter of the square or half of it one way and half of it another. Yeah, so I don't like those blocks, the deep slate bricks. Those aren't going to stay. I feel like we could benefit maybe from alternating blocks on the outside, perhaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Yeah, not a fan of this all the way around. So maybe here we have to find something that's not like regular stone, but darker than this. Maybe we go andesite. Or we could mix up andesite as well. And then have maybe the corners be regular stone. Oh, no, that does not look good at all. A lot of trial and error. I don't think I want to do any cobble. Cobble might be too bright. Don't have much. Yeah, the deep slate just feels too dark to me. I wonder if we can get away with just having cobblestone in the middle. That's not bad. Jen, hello, welcome in. Yeah, you know, that's not terrible. I don't like how straight those are. So maybe we push that out by 1 block. Instead of having all the furnaces there, we have them 1 block farther away. And we try to find something that transitions well between these two. I'm going to be doing a lot of this silly diving underneath the thing. Let's put a scaffolding block down here. Thankfully, it's not flowing water, so they don't all go out to sea. But it's still annoying. Now, in between that, maybe some of these. Not sure. Tough might work too, you're right. Hold on. Where... Make more of these. Tough, and I don't think clay will look good. Try it, it's kind of bright. I don't think there's anything along here. Mud's too dark. None of the terracottas are gray enough. We could try it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to unsee it. That's one of the things that's on my list, actually, from that conversation yesterday on Spun Chunks about suspension of disbelief, and that's ore blocks. I usually just see them as old ore blocks. Purr would work. No. Tough and clay. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say this is likely going to be too bright for anything. Yeah. It would work in like an elven city or something that had like a lot of white and bright stuff going on maybe, but I don't think it really jives here. Bit green. I like the polished basalt better. I just don't like the fact that it makes a square. So we'll have to do something else. Maybe what we can do in here is like a checker pattern for the entire thing. So try this. Oops, wrong thing. I must have used all my cobble to make furnaces. Yeah, gray concrete powder I think is also going to be too dark. It's also kind of blue. And we have the issue of gravity underneath. Yeah, that's not the right color. I mean, light gray might work. But even then, same problem with gravity. It's not bad if we can find spots to put it. I mean, I could also slab that whole thing, but that would just be really annoying. I'm going to put... Maybe what I should do for now is just... push this. What's a good block to use? Deep slate. We're not going to use that. Like that's a whole problem, right? All kinds of options. I don't dislike the gray concrete, the light gray concrete. I just think there needs to be more of it if we're going to use it. I wonder if we could do the pattern with these guys. I don't mind that. That's pretty good. What are we going to do for the outside edge here? I wonder if maybe that's where we can put in the furnace. Get rid of this stuff too. To the Batman perch, yeah. No, it that or Assassin's Creed, right? Feels like when you get up on top of something with Assassin's Creed and it does the whole like camera move. A little bit too tight on that. I don't think I want andesite, but I definitely don't like the blast furnace. I keep on trying to use the blast furnace, but it just doesn't seem to want to work. I don't think the coal ore is going to look good, but we'll try it. It might look cool next to stone because they have the same texture, so it would kind of be borderless. It doesn't rotate though, which is annoying. Now that you've done it, you have to make the camera noise every time you go up there. I don't even remember what I did. Yeah, that's a no. It looks like a zebra print or something. It looks like a really tacky rug. I like what we have inside so far. In the middle. Thanks very much for the follows, folks. Really appreciate it. I mean, maybe we just need to widen this Middle section, you know? Oh, I'm out of food. That's why I'm walking around so slow. The other day, I lasted so long that I actually started to starve to death. I am really surprised that there was no backseat gaming from chat. Like, no one told me to eat. It was really funny. Don't do it, by the way. That's not an invitation. That's not bad. I think if we have stone like this in here, though, we can't have stone out here. Wait a minute. What if I did this? Some of us were just waiting to see if you'd notice. I eventually notice when I start dying. Usually I notice when I can't sprint. Yeah, the checker pattern doesn't really work because it's not big enough. I like this more than I like that, for sure. And on the ground, I think it's more appealing. We just have to figure out what's going to happen with the inside here. Yeah, terracotta is going to be not the right color. It's too warm. It doesn't match up. I don't think there's I don't really want to have color in this. One thing we could try would be maybe some browns. Like maybe we have some of the new mud blocks or red brick maybe. I don't think copper is going to look very good. Do I have copper out here? Somewhere I thought I did. Maybe in here. Yeah. Don't think... Not enough gray and copper to really have it work. Anything gray and terracotta and glazed terracotta just looks too futuristic. Prismarine's not going to work. I could try doing some stuff with stairs. That's something else I could try to do to give it kind of like a carved look. That could be the kind of the shadow gray that I'm looking for. That could be a good way to do it. This is more on a whim. I have no idea. This is probably going to look like crap. Yeah, light gray concrete powder, you're right. I'll put that in the middle. Yeah, see, it looks too much like the other roofing materials. It would be cool if you did it, like, it would be really fun to make like a brown brick square in like a savanna or something. That's a drastic change right there. That's not terrible. A little high contrast. I think I like it better on the edge. Let's try that. Andesite, concrete powder. I don't think I want to do gravel. Gravel just looks really rough to me. Calcite's going to be too white. We could also do a little bit to break up the concrete powder. So like we could have the concrete powder here, but then I could also like every once in a while, I could put in like a stone or something. No, that doesn't work either. Nope. Yeah, see that to me just looks kind of worn down and not quite what I want. Let's push this a little bit farther. Whoops. Gravel always makes me think back in the day before path blocks. Yeah, I can sort of see that. I think I like the andesite better in here than on the edge. We just have to figure out what we're going to do in here then. Maybe that's an opportunity to echo some of the darker blocks. So if I continue this around like that, and then like this, and then take all this out. Whoops. Maybe that's the way to go. The curse of a powerful shovel. Totally. Oh, that's looking promising. It's a little repetitive. A little repetitive. Yeah, there's something about that that I just don't quite like. Could keep it simple. Like the dark ring more than the bright one? Yeah, I guess we just have to find the right dark block for it. I almost want to push the middle bit a little bit farther. Kind of wonder what this would look like if we continued this pattern. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Still no cobblestone. Yeah, acacia logs are going to be too warm. They're too warm a color. They look good for like worn down stone, but I'm trying to make this look like a fancy area. Chiseled stone. Thank you, Cosmic. That's a good idea. Think I like that better contained. It'd be very hard to tell in the dark and the rain. Although, down here it's not bad. You can't see the border that we did very well. Unless we switched it to the much darker blast furnace. This is a thunder shower. It feels very dark. Nope. Chiseled stone. I think I like that. Yeah, lodestones look great, but yeah, they are expensive. And I need to figure out what my next goals are as far as tricking out my armor. I don't know about that. I want to try and get this polished in here as best I can because it's in the base of that thing. And I do like it. I'll probably go for another 20 or 30 minutes, Dan. Thanks, though. And then if I continue this out farther. Oh, found a spot I missed. Not sure I like the chiseled stone. Julian 1759, hello, welcome in. That's feeling a little bit better. I think I like the broader reach, but it's also feeling a little dark. I mean, it's also nighttime and raining. I don't think I like those. Maybe we can put them like at specific junctions or something. Could also try that instead. You just have to try everything, right? Chiseled stone, you just wanted it here and there. That's a good idea too, yeah. I think it tones down this pattern inside a bit. Try everything, you're going to try pink. So if we do that, I think we go back to furnace along here. And then on the outside here, go back to andesite. Kelberty, welcome back. Sorry you're having internet troubles. That's always frustrating. So now I'm wondering if we can do a separate thing in here. So that helps make that feel lighter, which I like. And I'm wondering if we could even highlight this further. That feels a little bit strange. Even though you can walk across it, it just looks a bit much. It is starting to come together, I agree. We're getting there. And it looks cool, but it's just too big of a gap. Too big of a gap. I also don't like the change in foot noise, which I know is a kind of a silly thing. No, I don't. There's no need to waterlog the stairs. Slowly. Walls would not work because then you'd also have this weird bump when you walked across it. You'd go up by like a couple of pixels, which is annoying. I think I like the regular bricks. I do like the border. Helps with the inside border. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do, but we'll try. Maybe something like that. And then I'll push this out here. It's getting there. Maybe that does need to go back to stone. I don't know. We don't have much that's darker than a furnace. I guess that's technically a little bit darker. This gets really dark, and then this is even darker. I want something kind of like in that range, but a different texture. I kept on threatening to use smokers, but I don't think they're going to look. very dark. It's not awful. That might grow on me. Yeah, the wood bit does look a little bit strange. Yeah, it's weird. Worth a shot. Easy to say you tried it and say no, than just wonder if it would ever look good, you know? I think that might end up looking better than the furnace. They look like open manholes, yeah. That might be a cool thing to use like elsewhere on purpose, like to look like a drain. That could be kind of cool, actually. I think I like that better. Funny how like I set out to really try to use furnaces in this, and we've just gradually got ourselves to the point where we're not using them at all. Unless I can maybe take advantage in here. Start to mix and match a bit. Smithing table is darker and purple, which is why I haven't used it. I like that. I think we just need to maybe commit to something for that. I like the star shape. We did that over there. What did we do over there? It is furnaces and polished andesite. Furnaces and polished andesite. So what if I changed all of these? This is silly. I'm not sure why I never copied the thing that I liked in the first place. I think that's got it. Smooth basalt would be both too dark and too purple. Right. Doesn't really fit. I like that though. See what I mean when you combine the two dark edges? It looks very raised, like those 9 or 8 blocks in the middle look quite raised now. I don't know why I didn't go there right from the start. I think a lot of the time I don't want to copy something I've already done. You know, like I want to try different new things. It takes a long time. Yeah, okay. So then how can we echo that somehow? If I've got that there, this here. Have you thought about Blockstone? We got a really cool email about black sand as an idea for an archaeological thing in the Nether on the show the other day. That was fun. No, I feel like it needs that solid ring, I think. Oops. I guess we could try to do like little patterns. Try to create some more locations around the ring, kind of like a clock, you know, like just cardinal direction stuff. Maybe not with these blocks. But Cal Birdie, thanks so much for hanging out for the most of the afternoon. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Sorry you're having internet issues, but hopefully they will be remedied the next time you decide to tune in. Trying to just echo the pattern that I have on the inside now. That's not bad, because then I feel like it gives this a lip. I guess the only thing is, like, do we then do something different with the outside here? Let's just do that. Need more of those. This is where I would really like to have like some subtle changes in like patterns and things. Having more directional blocks, that kind of thing. Over here. So we did end up using a fair amount of furnaces. I think that's starting to get there. I like that the center of it ties into what we have in the parade square. Yeah. The only thing now is just this double edge of andesite around the outside. Sun's getting real low. Good Avengers reference. I like it. We're like 20 minutes since last said you were going to go for 20 minutes. Yeah. I'll go do half past and then I'll either take a break or we'll wrap up. I guess I could just go with more of this pattern, which of course I don't have. I think I like seeing that double ring. I don't know if I like the fact that it's both andesite. I think I need to change the outside ring to something. Because that way it'll emphasize the actual andesite. Yeah. Maybe this is what I need to do. Oop, that's the wrong thing. What was that? Looks great on the map. Oh yeah, it does look cool on the map now, doesn't it? Definitely stands out as different, but I feel like it locks in and looks similar to other things we've done. Yeah, I'm liking that. Wait a minute, did I get rid of the... Yeah, I want this back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I want this back. Eye-catching in a good way? Yeah, thanks. That's the other thing I got to remember too. Like, it has to look good from the ground because most of the time that's how a player would experience it. So now the only thing I'm not sure of is the stone border around the whole thing. I like that the concentric circles are visible, but not like smack you in the face. Do you remember at the start when we had like 3 here and 3 there and it was kind of jarring? 3 on the diagonal is way more subtle. I quite like that. Yeah, so the only thing now I guess is just like, what could I put out here? I mean, if I fill this in, it's just going to look like it's all part of the road, I guess. do that with shaders. What do we like? Do we like the border? Maybe we don't do the double wide border. Maybe we just angle it like that. No, I think I do like it with a solid edge. I mean, we've made a huge difference. Huge difference. I wonder if I can get away with adding a couple of cracked bricks around the edges. Just to kind of see. Just so it's not all the same in these long stints. Yeah, I think that works. And the other thing I have to remember too is that I've not done any texture over here either. And it'll affect the way that things look. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. I like the little flecks of cobble out here in the edge, and I like the highlights around the andesite. And we've got the double rings of andesite. Anytime you're doing something like this, I find echoing patterns. So we've got this like andesite pattern in here that's raised by the furnaces next to it. And we've done the same thing around the edge here. So the outer edge is raised, but then the inside isn't. So it looks like you're going to go up a step. And then you've got other stuff happening in there, you know? Yeah, I don't think we've missed anything. And no gravity blocks. Yeah, so we can unlock the thing, unlock the tunnel. Yeah, so we've got bricks around the outside, combination of smooth basalt, polished basalt. Polished basalt and furnaces, andesite, polished andesite rather, and then chiseled stone and cobblestone, more polished basalt, and then back to the furnaces in the middle. Yeah. Again, the only thing I'm not thrilled about is the plain stone border, but I mean, you don't have a lot of options. Cool. All right, let's put some of the stuff away, and I'll go and clean out the canal before I forget, because that would be, I'd be disappointed if I forgot to do that. Stone. I don't think I had a spot for the coal. Cool. Now we just have to go downstairs and carefully remove all the stuff. Would have been a lot easier if I had just done it with all dirt, but that's supposed to be, yeah. Must have missed that earlier. Thanks, Cosmic. Glad you like it. So I didn't really do any decorating down here because I didn't think there would be a need. I like some of that. That's cool. I kind of want to put a waterlogged leaf down there too. All right, more scaffolding to take down. Oh yeah, man, what a difference. What a difference. Why do I get such crappy frame rates? 25? What is going on that this is causing 25? Normally I get at least 40. I wonder if I've got something. I usually shut down all the other unnecessary processes on my computer. It almost looks better. You can see more detail and without the shading, without the shaders on. Yeah, so we have yet to do this, and then this alleyway, of course, and there's another alleyway over here. And I'm just waiting until I do the keep for that. I mean, we could do the docks. The docks is something we could do. I don't even know if I had that on the list. I think that's part of all the west roads. You know, like part of this whole thing here, textured right down to there is probably how we're going to handle it. Yeah, that's very cool. We get to check something off. That's awesome. It feels very complete. Yeah, thanks, Cosmic. Yeah. Leaves and vines tank your FPS when using shaders. Oh, interesting. It is in here. Do like checking off things. West Town Square. So we're not quite done the west section of town. So I want to put a check mark right there, but we still have West Taiga roads, main west roads and alleys, and then the alley behind the dockmaster's house. But I should move that to the keep. That's a lot of stuff to move. I'm going to change these to have like stars. Yeah, so we've got to texture the west Taiga roads and texture the main west roads and alleys. So that is all over here. So this is the main west road. So obviously there's still these weird edges on it, and it has no cracks or any kind of texture to it whatsoever. And none of that is done at all from all the way up here. So that this all needs to be textured. I think we've done, yeah, some of the small alleys I kind of did as I was working. So this is done. And so is this little one. This is not finished. So yeah, this is the West Taiga Road here. So this all, you know, the alleys are done, but then like this, yeah, the little things I seem to have finished. Little sections of this I've done. Is this all done through back here? Oh, nice. Okay, this looks like this has been at least attempted to be done. Yeah, okay. So this, it's really just a matter of tying this together. So there's not a lot, you know, in terms of the Taiga Road. The big job is the full road here, but then also like this alley here, and that road. I want to say there's an alley back here. Yeah, so this has got no texture down there, no texture up through here, no texture right. Yeah, so we've got to do all of this. So I mean, it's a very straightforward task. It's just going to be a lot to get it all finished. And then we have another pattern to tackle up here, and we'll have to see what we can figure out. But yeah, very, very cool. Peekaboo with Roof Pig. We like when you don't add things. Oh yeah, hey look, that's a cool idea. Let's back up here and see what the town square looks like as you come around the corner. This is very bright and colorful, which I like. That definitely feels like a spot, right? It feels like you have now arrived here. You know? The West Square. Yeah, I like it. All right, folks, that's where I'm going to sign off, I think. We will, of course, pass you on to somebody else playing Minecraft. I would say probably the easiest target is going to be Aldebar, who is a member of the community. You have probably noticed them in chat from time to time. Really cool landscaping builds and stuff that Aldebar has going on in their world. So we'll pass you on there. Be sure to follow before we take off. You can also, of course, come back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. That's UTC minus 3 hours right now because of daylight savings time. I am in the Atlantic time in Canada. Make sure you check out the Citadel Cafe podcast and the Spawn Chunks podcast. They are both free. I have recorded a new episode of the Citadel Cafe with Alistair, but I have yet to edit it. That is what I'm going to be doing now. So I will catch y'all tomorrow. Thanks again for the support. Saibi, thanks for those 100 bits capping off the stream. I truly, truly appreciate it. Y'all are amazing, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye for now.